Tottenham 2-1 Brighton. Kane and Heung-Min Son on target either side of Lewis Dunk header as Spurs edge heated top 4 race battle. Report and free match highlights as Kane fires Spurs to important win. Brighton boss Roberto De Zerbi and Tottenham interim head coach Christian Stellini sent off after staff clash. VAR rules 3 times against Brighton, who dropped to 7th. Spurs stay 5th. Kane struck the winner as Tottenham fought their way to an important victory in the race for the top 4, beating Brighton 2-1 in a heated contest which saw both managers sent off and the visitors denied 3 times by VAR. Christian Stellini and Roberto De Zerbi had clashed before the match even started, setting the tone for a feisty encounter which was lit up just 10 minutes in when Heung-Min Son bent in a beauty for his 100th Premier League goal. He is the first Asian player to reach that landmark. Kaoru Mitoma then saw his strike controversially ruled out for handball, when the ball appeared to hit him high up on the shoulder or chest, with VAR eventually confirming the linesman's call. But on 34 minutes Lewis Dunk powered in a header from a corner to give Brighton a deserved leveler on his 200th Premier League appearance for the club. Former Arsenal striker Danny Welbeck thought he had completed the comeback when he slammed a shot at goal 10 minutes into the second half, but the effort deflected in off his teammate Alexis Mac Allister, with VAR deciding it hit the Argentine's arm on the way through and disallowing the goal. Moments later there was a melee on the sidelines, as the team's coaching staff squared up to each other. Stellini stepped away from the pushing and shoving but, like De Zerbi, was shown a red for failing to control his coaches. There was more drama to come, with Mitoma then denied what looked to be a certain penalty when Pierre-Emile Højbjerg missed a clearance, caught the Brighton forward and then trod on his foot in the box, but for a third time Brighton came out on the wrong side of a VAR check. Despite Brighton dominating possession and territory, it was Spurs who had the final say, though, with Kane smashing in Højbjerg's cutback to grab a vital 3 points in the chase for Champions League football. Spurs remain 5th but have opened up a 7-point gap on Brighton and can focus attention on the 3-point deficit to Manchester United and Newcastle, who each have a game in hand. Brighton slipped to 7th, with Aston Villa leapfrogging them with a win over Nottingham Forest. The VAR calls which went against Brighton. 17 minutes, with Spurs leading 1-0. Kaoru Mitoma's goal is ruled out for handball, but replays show it may have hit his chest. 55 minutes, VAR rules out Alexis Mac Allister's goal for handball after he deflects in Danny Welbeck's shot. 72 minutes, Mitoma goes down under Højbjerg's challenge, but VAR says no penalty, along with referee Stuart Atwell. Clashes on the sidelines, Stellini and De Zerbi sent off. How the drama unfolded. It was 6 months to the day since Tottenham won 1-0 at Brighton, with Kane the match winner on that occasion too. Spurs were in the midst of their best ever start to a Premier League season back then. Progress under Antonio Conte seemed on course and the result was one of 5 winless matches at the start of new Brighton boss De Zerbi's tenure. Mood and momentum seemed to have shifted for both teams before kickoff on Saturday. But this could be a huge 3 points for Tottenham in their pursuit of a place in Europe's elite club competition and a hammer blow for Brighton's hopes of upsetting the big boys. The stakes at play in this game were plain to see when De Zerbi repeatedly jabbed his finger towards Stellini before the first whistle had even been blown, appearing to pull his compatriot up on pre-match comments about the Brighton boss simply building on Graham Potter's good work on the South Coast. Amid the anger, Son produced a moment of art, curling his shot into the side netting from the corner of the penalty box to bring up his milestone moment. Brighton thought for a second they'd leveled when Mitoma brought down Mac Allister's excellent lofted pass and finished past Hugo Lloris, but a flag immediately went up and a long VAR check eventually sided with the handball call. It looked harsh on the Japan international. Lloris then had to save sharply from Mac Allister before tipping Moises Caicedo's drive onto the post seconds later, but the visitors did get that deserved equalizer as halftime approached, with Dunk thundering in a back post header when he was given space to attack a corner. Brighton started the second half with authority in possession again, and nice link-up between Welbeck and March looked to have brought them a second with the help of a deflection off McAllister catching out Loris, but VAR ruled it had gone and off his arm. There were then incredible scenes in the dugouts as Spurs and Brighton coaching staff clashed. Stellini and De Zerbi continued the debate about what had gone on as they were marched down the tunnel. Christian Romero flew into a challenge on Mitoma seconds after the restart and could well have followed them back to the dressing room had he connected. But Brighton kept their composure and forced another penalty shout when Hodgberg trod on Mitoma. Again, VAR didn't see it their way. Spurs had been a threat on the counter all afternoon, though, and it was a swift move up the pitch which brought the winner, with Kane blasting home. That turned chance of Levy out to cheers from the home support. Those fans had seen their side give up injury time goals to draw in each of their last 2 games, but they held on this time to keep pace in the top 4 race. Stellini, first time VAR on our side this season. Tottenham interim head coach Christian Stellini to Sky Sports: "It is the first time this season we are lucky with the VAR. We have to enjoy his moment because we were many times not lucky with VAR. One time it happened for us. We respected many times VAR decisions. Today, everyone has to respect it. I start to say what happened on the pitch stays on pitch. I think I was quiet and focused on the game. I would like to use my energy to use my team to do my best. The rule is the head coach has to manage the bench. I have to respect the rule. If you look at what happened, I didn't say anything. I tried to keep calm. I am the head coach and have to respect decision. Our team used the situation to create energy, that's because it helped us. We conceded their aggression. We were not so aggressive. We were quiet, focused on the game only. I don't want to speak about this. I want to speak about the game. The way we finished, fought and didn't concede the goal. On the pre-match handshake clash with De Zerbi, nothing. Sometimes when we speak, Italian people seem aggressive. We were not aggressive. I don't want to speak about other managers. This is only the second game I'm a head coach. I want to respect every manager." De Zerbi, Spurs staff put pressure on officials during game. Brighton boss Roberto De Zerbi: "We played a great game and we are really frustrated for the result. But we know how football can be and we have to accept the result. On penalty calls, I don't want to speak about VAR or the referee. I think here were a lot of situations very clear. You can take your idea about this. I am really proud for the performance. I am really pleased for players. We played very well. We lost the game, yes, but we are happy for the quality. For the play in this stadium against these players and against this team. I think we dominated in the first and second half. To win the game, we have to score. We know that very well, but we can say nothing to my players. I am really proud. Saturday we will play another game. We will play in the same way. On his red card, nothing. I am used to respecting everyone. I think it is our situation. It was a football situation, normal situation. I never spoke with the referee during the game. They don't like it when the other bench is complaining against a referee. We have to help referees during the game. Not to push more pressure on them. On handshake, nothing, normal situation. 2 Italians. We spoke the same language. I have to repeat, I am used to respecting everyone. Is 4th place still in your reach? It's difficult. I spoke with the players. We had a high target, and Man United, Newcastle, Tottenham, they are very big teams. We'll try, but now it's very difficult to achieve Champions League. But for sure we're very proud of the performance. We deserved to win. Not draw, but win. And we're disappointed for the result, not the quality of play. Dunk, I don't see the point of VAR. Brighton defender Lewis Dunk to Sky Sports: "That's football. I thought we were the better team, dominated the game. Created 2 chances and scored 2 goals, which was poor from us, but I don't understand football sometimes. Apparently one of them hit Alexis on the hand. The other one, VAR made a tight decision, it looks like it's above the arm. They make a decision on that, but can't make a decision on a blatant foul on Mitoma? I don't understand VAR. The amount on this game for us and them was humongous. A blatant penalty, a 1-to-1 they don't give. We don't feel sorry for ourselves. We have many more games to go. I don't see the point of VAR in football. Son hopes his 100 Premier League goals inspire other Asian players. Heung-Min Son to Sky Sports, it's a big responsibility. I hope all the Asians and South Koreans, I hope all around Asia they look at this achievement. It's always the belief. I'm the first Asian player, but I take a big responsibility to do well. I hope to be an example, and the young players who start playing football should believe they should do amazing things in the Premier League. What's next? Tottenham host relegation-threatened Bournemouth on Saturday, April 15th, with kickoff at 3 p.m. Brighton continue their quest for European football with a trip to Chelsea on the same day. Kickoff 3 p.m. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.